I know you guys are going to make it.
Welcome to a DC Universe online podcast, bringing you news and weekly entertainment for the DCUO People's Podcast.
I can see the chat. What's up, guys? Welcome to People's Podcast, episode 39. And it is a special edition because it is the Christmas People's Podcast, which only comes around once a year. I am Orbit. I am joined today with Balkan. Say hello, Balkan.
What's up, everybody?
I'm
Hello.
here with God's Disciple.
What's up, everybody? Hello.
And player 2 for USPS. USA. We've got the Daddy's House Super Patriot.
Player 2. What's up, everybody?
Was it Nimbus who always used to say player 2? He used to call you player 2.
Oh man, I don't know.
Basically-
That sounds familiar though. I don't
Basically play all the pitch. So we have got currently in DCUO we've got some 7 days of what is it? 7 days of like treats or offers on the marketplace right now. Have you guys got anything? Bought anything?
No.
I stocked up on total recovery kits yesterday.
No.
I'm just having a look, right? So the day number 2, I can't see day number 1, had that's going to take longer than I thought opening that peach one. Upgrades is very important. It doesn't even tell me what it's got here.
Oh my god. That's why we have Patriot Orbit. I don't know. Actually, we can. I mean, seriously, me, Gods, and Patriot are enough.
No,
Thank you for
fuck
the
you,
intro.
you guys.
Thank you for everything.
Stay
Take care.
silent about the whole thing. I know you guys was, you motherfuckers.
No, mate, take
I mean,
control.
like I type go to talk. I'm typing 100 times go. Oh, I haven't the chat. Oh man, sorry guys. You
Anyone
know.
watching the stream, these Muppets in the chat in the voice.
It's in the chat.
You call us Muppets for, man? You're clearly the Muppet here, all right?
Orbit,
Right,
Orbit.
there is a winter sale. 7 days of winter sale. Do you guys know anything about it?
Yep, I know everything about it.
Yep.
Yeah, what do you know?
That there's a sale going on.
Yep. There's a
It's
sale
good.
going on.
Yeah.
7 days worth of them.
It's going on for
I
7
am
days.
recruiting new hosts for the guys in the chat.
Put that cookie down.
Right. I'll give you day 1. Day 1 was base items. Day
He's
2?
right.
Go on.
Who wants to go for day 2? What was day 2, everyone? Or anyone?
Legends characters.
Legends characters. We spoke about that.
Yep.
Balkan, do you know what day 3 was?
Dildos. I don't know.
Upgrades.
Dildos is correct. It was dildos on day 3.
Upgrades.
Let's some upgrades. There we are. I've got it.
You've got them all, have you now?
Ish.
Ish.
Day 4 suits and styles. What suits and styles did they have on?
So they had like the weapon
Yeah,
styles.
the weapon styles, all the styles they sell in the marketplace for on sale.
I see how it's working now. So day 5 with the supplies on
Including-
sale. And
You know what's best awesome about that sale? You know what else was included in that sale? The
What?
Batman cowl.
Oh,
Was it?
really?
Yeah, you could have got it for $12.
Really?
Still extortionate.
I still wouldn't pay that. It's like when they released the bombshell hairstyles. I uploaded a video about it, and everyone was like, "You can actually get a real haircut for like the amount it cost to buy those hairstyles."
Those hairstyles were cool though, man. If you had a female tune, those hairstyles were cool.
Yeah, I reckon they look alright. I think hairstyles is one of those sort of points where it's like it's always been a bit limited. So
Yeah.
They should always bring out a female and male alternative, though. They bring out like female when they brought out all those female.
Yeah,
ones,
but
they
you
had
know,
no-
Honestly,
yeah,
the
but
guys don't care about hair like the girls. I mean, look how much we go to barber. We pay
Yeah,
close to
but-
nothing for haircut. The girls spend hundreds of euros. This is like with the game. The people know we won't pay for a new hairstyle, but they know the girls will. So this is how DC was a bit smart thinking about, you know.
No, that's not smart thinking. The,
Yes.
the game's
So you
male
would-
dominant for starters.
So you would pay for other haircut?
What?
So you would pay
Well, I
for
know-
a haircut?
another hairstyle if they brought a male one on there.
You,
Open?
you,
No, they haven't. Just a collection one. They did like the Ras Al Ghul one or something.
yeah. They had they added the Al Ghul hairstyle to the where males get the actual Ross Al Ghul one and the females will get the Talia stuff.
I'm just trolling, you know. Don't take it.
Yesterday's sale though was the supply sale. That was the one I think a lot of people should have probably hopped on there for. I mean, I know I did. You know, I stocked up on my total recovery kits.
Yeah. I would always use a total recovery kit now over an exceptional one. What are they like to buy the exceptional recovery kits on the USPS? Are they extortionate prices as well?
Well, the only place those things drop is tier 5 content, really.
Yeah, but if you were to
Yeah.
buy one off the marketplace, or not marketplace,
Oh, I don't know. It's been forever since I looked on the marketplace for those exceptionals.
Well, yeah, I know on the EUPS they are so expensive. So I'd rather just because they're, to be fair, even when the sale's not going, they're fairly cheap. But yeah, with a sale going on them, you might as well just stock up loads of them, and you can never complain after that.
did they have replay badges on sale?
No, replay badges were not part of the sale.
Could that be the last day? Or do we know
Well,
the
see,
last day?
today they are have all the toys that are on sale today. All the toy trinkets, the Batman ball and all that. Vulcan likes to play with 2 of them.
Only because you don't have a second. It's not my fault, bro. But okay.
Shots fired!
Where do I got that from, man? Hanging too much on US.
Oh,
See here, and so like the Pterosaur trinket, the gorilla trinket, all the the toy
Oh,
stuff
fuck that gorilla trinket.
is on sale.
the troll trinket.
Tomorrow's sale, we don't know what it is yet.
What do we
don't-
think it's going to be?
I don't-
What would you want it to
Booster bundles on sale.
be? Not going to be booster bundles.
Could you imagine?
Batman cowl, 10 cents.
If they
10
did
cents.
booster bundles on sale, they should do that. You know what they should do? A Christmas bundle. For tomorrow only.
A Christmas bundle.
What should
What-
drop in the Christmas bundle?
What's included?
What's included? They've got snowman trinket in there. Maybe
Yeah.
a different variation of the snowman trinket.
What, like one made out of triangle snowballs instead?
Maybe it's a
You
different
laugh at that
size or
snowman
different
from
loyalty, right?
from Frozen is pretty
It
much
could be it could,
triangle, yeah.
it could be a bizarro snowman trinket, where it's the snowman is made out of blocks instead of rolling
Yeah.
snow up, it's packed in blocks.
Not just a pretty face, got ideas as well.
I don't know.
Throw in an aura in there, and I don't know, just a load of unique items, like Christmassy items. I can't think off the top of my head, but it'd sell like hotcakes. And don't tell me it
Oh,
wouldn't.
if they put a replay badges up for on this winter sale, then that would sell like hotcakes. That would go.
But the
I would
sad
buy
thing
it,
is,
just
Orbit
I can't
cut
imagine-
breaches with the devs, so your idea is so nice, but not possible, man.
I can't imagine today's sale made a lot of profit.
for the toys.
I imagine probably
Who
yesterday's
fuck
sale.
buys toys?
Yesterday's sale with the recovery kits probably made a lot. That sale with the armories, the lair items with the lair items, and you could get a 6-pack of armories for $6.80.
I bet the Legends one would have as well, because obviously you
For
got to
eight-
remember they had all the
Yeah.
maps open, didn't they? So everyone would just be like, boom, buy every Legend, get all the feats done quickly. So I reckon that one probably sold pretty well.
Hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, so there you go. One more day of sales left, today and tomorrow. They have not announced what tomorrow's sales are yet.
Come on, replay budgets.
Have you guys finished all your feats in the Christmas event?
Oh yeah.
You gods.
Oh no.
I finished. I finished the two new feats for this year. I finished the two new feats before I even talked to Al Jordan on the first day it dropped. I had 79 marks.
American Hero in the chat. What's good, bro?
Whoa,
I had-
American
I-
hero!
I had 79 marks at the beginning of this and all that, and I've been like running it like every day up until like last week, and I've got 95 right now, so I'm ready for next year.
You are a legend, Super. You're smashing things lately.
What do you mean?
Like, what was it that you said the other day? I can't even think off the top of my head, but something like you are just always running stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I make sure I get on it to get my daily stuff done and everything.
Did you do all of your? Did you manage to get all of your PVE legends?
No, I still need to finish up my Paradox Wave stuff, dude.
Yeah, but that one's. I mean, like your old ones.
I get those done. I've gotten all those done.
Oh,
I had all those.
nice.
How many skill points do you on Patriot?
I am sitting on 245 right now.
An American hero is sitting on the toilet.
But no, in answer to your question, I have not really been in the Christmas event that much. Went in there a couple of times, but that was it. I should do really, but I don't know.
What is the Christmas event? I
It's the one
can't think.
with Larfreeze in the middle with the Christmas tree, and then you've got to go
Oh
to.
yeah. I remember last year the with that you had the glitch where you put in that mod, the white mod. I can't remember which one it was, and you did crazy damage. Do you remember that?
Oh, penetrating strikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always remember one shot in the guy in one of the fortress raids. What's Superman's dad called again? It's just gone from my head.
Jor-El.
Yeah, I remember just like basically one shot in Jor-El
Yeah.
when that penetrating strikes was glitched.
I remember when
nature was sick.
I remember when Home Turf first came out. You used to be able to make the run FOS2. You used to be able to make the avatar twerk. And there, everybody dropped their orbitals on him, and he'd just flip upside down, just freaking
RKO.
shake there.
That Jor-El fight, man, I love that. When it first came out, that was so hard, wasn't it?
Oh, well, with the popcorn.
Yeah.
Watch out for the popcorn.
I miss those days.
Watch out for the pancakes.
Trader, the Christmas event ends sometime, I think, like the first week of January. I'm not sure the exact date, though. So you got time. You got time to get stuff done.
Is there any new items in there? I'm sure there will be.
What, for the Christmas?
Mm.
This year? Yeah, they've got another one of those graham cracker houses. They you know how they had the Arkham Asylum one last year. They brought in a new one. It's Star Labs, but it's the Star Labs from the Flash TV series. So it looks really cool.
Cool.
Have you got it? Mr. Patriot.
What's that?
Have you got it?
Yeah, it's part of the feat for the new layer items.
Ah, nice.
Which you should get, or because you have to wait the next year and get 2016 as well, then
What?
you should get a feat. I said you should do it.
Fuck the fee. I've already said that there's no point getting beyond how many skill points
But
I have.
imagine the next month, maybe they bring something out that skill points matter again. Then you will be like, oh shit, that 10 points, that shit points, you know?
Keep dreaming.
This is what I'm preparing for, you know? Maybe they're gonna bring kind of reason
Mate,
back to
I've
do it.
I've
That's
been
why.
preparing for 2 years.
I mean, he's got a point. He's got a point though, man. What if they changed up the way they do skill points, and they're not a base flat, increase to your stats, but they're a percentage increase instead?
Well, then good times for me because I got 232 skill points and I can build from there. But until then, there is no point. I don't see that coming around anytime soon.
Yeah, but you know what, dude? You're gonna be like I was because when this game first dropped and the Valentine's Day event came out, I hated the Valentine's Day event, the original Valentine's Day event.
Yeah,
Of this game.
everyone did.
I couldn't stand that event. And then after I realized that how much getting the feats and getting the skill points increased your stats and everything and how much damage you could do and all that stuff and all that, I sat there for 2 years looking at that feat list, going son of a bitch.
Thing is, like, I haven't really done the last couple of update what they called now episodes. I haven't really done the last couple of episodes, and I know that if I was grinding for skill points, all of a sudden I'd probably be able to get 5 skill points easy. Like the hard grinding, long grinding ones are done for me. It's just whatever they bring out new, and the newer feats are normally pretty easy to get anyway. You just need to do them.
Yeah, you just need to have a squad and just sit down and be like, right, we're doing this feat, and then you just do it.
I love how Hero takes what I say and just fucking twists it completely. How the fuck was that even remotely close to what I said?
This is the USPS magic, People believe each other. What I say.
This is part of the reason why I said you were ignorant, Hero. One, you don't listen. Two, you don't pay attention when people are talking.
Invite him to the call. Invite him to the call.
Ah, that made me laugh. That made me chuckle.
I just want to hear him say, "What's good, bro, bro?" What's good, bro, bro?
Oh, Jesus. But yeah, they seriously need to start making skill points worth it, man.
Oh yeah, I agree.
It's got to that point now where everyone's been like, "Yeah, they just need to do that, don't they?" It's like a bit of a broken record now. It's like, yeah.
I hate that it has to get to this stage though. It has to become a broken record before the devs sorts them out.
Mm.
You just got to be on their case and could repeat yourself a ridiculous amount of times.
Well, we've got the PvP update coming, mate. So we've got some
Is it
sort of
coming?
light at the end of the tunnel.
How long's the tunnel?
Oh, I don't know. Patriot's probably a better person to ask than I am.
Mr. fucking Debbie Downer about everything.
I'm trying to be a realist here.
I'm all for being realistic and everything, man. But you're like, oh, I don't know, it's way down that way. Yeah.
Do you want me to say?
So you're like, oh man, I really want a beer, but man, it's all the way over there in the fridge in the next.
I have actually got a beer in the fridge. I might have that.
I would hope it would be next month, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's February.
I'm still trying to get on the PC test server, and yet again I've sent another tweet out to the developers, and another just hit me with another blank.
Did you go to that link I gave you?
Yeah, I went to the link. I've tried it all. What someone else has actually just said, that what I need to do is download the original PC version of the game.
No, you don't.
And then after I've done that, what does it say here? Go on the forums and get the client for the PC test so you have the folder, but don't download it. And then it says copy and paste the Unreal Free folder into your test folder. So I'm going to try that. But I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, why is a mate telling me that? Why can't the developers give me something? Like,
I don't know. Why would the developers not give a shit about you, Orbit?
Well, they were 100%. They were right when they said they weren't going to support you. They're not gonna
oh mate, yeah.
They're not going to support you technically. If you accidentally sub for 6 months, in one payment, tough shit.
I sure no. All right. Get your freaking tinfoil hat off there, God, Jesus.
You're not getting any support, mate. You're on your own now.
Air Heartbeat podcast
big,
has entered.
It's a big universe out there.
Earhart People's Podcast? Cool. We have a fan. Podcast. Look,
Oh,
podcast.
Was Earhart People Podcast spelled correctly taken? Someone's already got that name.
Yeah, I think the same.
So anyway, Mr. Disciple, you uploaded 3 videos yesterday. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Am I dreaming?
Mr. Upload.
Mr. Upload. Meps invaded the EU PlayStation server.
Yeah, he did. It was good. That's what I've got to say about it, really.
Yeah,
Back over to you, mate.
Yeah, I love it, man. When they do that, I think there should be like a daily thing.
Did a lot of heroes show up?
They actually did. Like someone put like I uploaded like 2 parts to it, and then just the third part was just like the trinket that we got. But in the first part, somebody put in the video or in the comments of my video saying like, "Oh, this just shows that the game's dying. There's not many people." And I was like, "Check out the second video, mate." And in the second video, there is a lot of people there, and it was a fairly good turnout, to be fair. And like in the past, when Meps has like spawned random shit in the Watchtower, it's always been like one avatar or something. But you were there, you can say as well, Balkan, that he basically set up like this little course where he put all the Trigon shit in the respec room, and then he
my
put
PS4 was smoking.
and then he put an avatar of tech, Prime Avatar of Tech, in each thing. And then we finished off with Batman versus Superman in the War Room, which was pretty sweet. And then it finished with Doomsday as well.
He put the Batman here because of me, guys.
Yeah. Definitely wish you were there. Definitely not because there's a Batman versus Superman film coming out next year.
Yeah, but I mentioned it. So
I like it when he does those huge freaking war things and all that, and spawns like a whole bunch of crap in the Watchtower like that in the Hall of Doom. You know, like I like to call those their PS3 purge. Events.
Yeah, wipe.
I'd love if there was like a. I'd love if there was like a.
Hey, good man.
So you think you could just jump in the chat whenever you please now?
I'm just eardropping.
It's like imagine you're at an important meeting and then someone just walks through the door like, sorry, I'm late. Sorry.
Dude,
sorry,
what if we were talking about you?
You know, you guys talk about me. Hey, I'll be right here just listening.
That fucking god, man. Glad he's not here this week. Oh shit, hi mate. How's it going, mate? How you doing? You alright?
I'm tired.
It's like on wrestling where someone's in the ring chatting shit about them and then their theme song comes in. Godman's theme song comes on. But yeah, I
was actually watching an old WWE clip, or WWF clip, where Stephanie McMahon's standing there. She's giving an interview, and she's talking shit about Stone Cold Steve Austin. And he just comes up behind her and goes, "What?" She fucking freaks out.
Oh man. Oh yeah, but Meps is a pain though. Just throwing it out there when it comes to the him spawning all that crap.
I like the way that you come in with the positivity. Meps is
No, because one time he used to spawn my character down at Hall of Doom in the basement, like in the lower level area where the pit is. And he just keeps spawning me down there, and I keep getting one-shotted by some ad or something, some Brainiac little drone. I don't know what it was, but that shit was like 99999. I was like, what the fuck?
He spawned yesterday, Avatar of Tech CR 920, and it just basically wiped everyone. It just went. Even when he like took it away and it does that little explosion, when it dies, it just killed everyone as well at the same time. Fucking crazy.
I'd love it if they did like more open world bosses that came and maybe like a unique reward for the day or something if you took it down. But
what, like a open world event kind of thing?
Yeah.
But daily.
A daily open world event.
But the thing is, I don't think PS3 can handle it. Get rid of get rid of PS3.
PS3 purge events.
Definitely PS3 can't handle that.
Out of interest, who in the stream is on a PS3? Because I'm just curious to see how many
I was
people actually.
I heard today, which I'm really happy about, that like games are actually stopping making PS3 versions of it now. Like Assassin's Creed, you can't get it on the PS3, the new one, and
Right.
it's good. It's just pushing bad for the PS3 users, but good for the PS4 users, especially us, because it's just pushing the PS3 away now, and
Yeah, well, I mean,
especially with these Sony
the last Assassin's Creed game, Unity. They came out before they came out with two Assassin's Creed games. One was only for the PS3, and the other one was exclusively for the PS4. Well, it was for the Xbox One also, but this new one, Syndicate, though, yeah, it's strictly PS4 or most recent gen console. So
I love Assassin's
Look
Creed,
at
man.
look at people in the chat saying, "I've got a PS3 and I can play on like PS4." Bitch, at least I can see my hairstyle when I'm playing when the game is.
Right?
The difference.
I guarantee you, my solar aura looks better on the PS4 than it does on the PS3.
You enjoy your one day of playing. I'll be back tomorrow with my hairstyle.
When you
It's not
first
like-
make that switch, going from 30 frames per second to 60 frames per second, it's unreal, isn't it?
Yeah.
The difference. You don't think it will be, but it is insane. The difference between a PS3 and PS4.
You take it for granted now that if I
Yeah.
reckon if you went back on the PS3 now, you'd just be like, what the fuck did I used to do playing this in this sort of
like-
condition?
It's like I the other day, my mate. Well, not the other day. A few months ago, my mate had got on like an N64, and we were playing like Mario Kart and like just a load of N64 games, and the graphics on that is fucking bollocks. And like at the time, we must have been like, "Whoa, this is fucking insane!" Like, it's crazy, isn't it?
Did you guys see the news today though that Sega is doing a Dreamcast 2? It's going to be a console PC hybrid type thing.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah.
I was never a big fan of the first Dreamcast.
I mean,
I-
the only time I've
I
gotten Dreamcast was Sonic Adventure. That's it. That's the only crap
Yeah.
I played.
I
on
played
Dreamcast.
Tom
Yeah, I'm
and
not saying-
Jerry,
I'm not
I
saying-
think, once.
I'm
on
not saying the first
at
Dreamcast was
McDonald's.
spectacular, but I mean, think of the possibilities they could do with a PC / console rig with the Dreamcast 2. I mean, you could have you could introduce multiplayer games that
Yeah.
are already cross platform.
You know,
Nothing.
You know what? Orbit your show.
You know?
The Dreamcast is shit games though, from what I
Yeah.
I understand that. I'm just
Have the
saying
best
though,
system
with
in
this
the world, but
Dreamcast
you haven't
too,
got the games to
why
go
you
with it.
guys are concentrating on what the Dreamcast, the original Dreamcast was. I'm talking about the possibilities with this Dreamcast 2 right now, and being able to them releasing, say, they release a Call of Duty game out for it. It's already freaking compatible where you could go in there and console players could be playing against PC players and stuff.
I mean, they have the Steam box. Isn't that the Steam console enough? Want to compete to more? I mean, this console, I think, are gonna fail. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little too late for them to release Dreamcast 2. They should have done that a long time ago. Come on, it's 2015, about to be 16. Dreamcast 2, guys. Sega announcement. Like,
Sega! We're back! We're
Always
back!
concentrate on the negative.
nah, but I hear you though, Super. I hear you, man. Maybe, maybe not. But I'm not really. Me as a person, I don't think it'll, compete well with the PlayStation 4.
Going back to the
I don't-
N64 though, and the graphics on there. What about GoldenEye with the square heads? That game.
That was game. I played the other James Bond game, but I
Yeah,
loved that with 4 friends.
Yeah. Just Jules looked like is standing in front of like a lorry coming 100 miles an hour at him. This is-
Minecraft right there.
The introduction.
I wish I'd bring like the old games like exactly the same, but just in like HD. like and up to
Some
date.
games they do it with some games. Let's say, for example, Final Fantasy VII looks interesting. I never played one of it, but I let the graphics compare.
What?
Yeah, but that won't be exactly. I mean, the exact same game.
You want like a remake?
Remaster, basically, you mean?
Yeah,
A
Yeah.
remaster
yeah.
version.
Like,
Yeah, they're making a remaster of Final Fantasy VII. Speaking of which, but yeah.
because I'd love.
Do you hear how they're doing that though? They're doing it like
Yeah.
multiple discs.
Multiple discs.
Yeah,
What like they had it back in the day? They had like
yeah.
Final
They're
Fantasy had,
breaking
like,
it up
20
and like
discs.
they're breaking it up into like episodes and everything
Why?
because apparently they don't know how to do it without completely filling up a Blu-ray disc, which is like
Pretty
nearly
quick game.
impossible to do.
That's strange. Oh man, I just want Jack and Dax to be remastered, yo, completely.
A new Crash
I love
Bandicoot
that
game.
game. Oh yeah, that too, man.
I'm
Whatever
personally
happened
a
to those
big game
games?
from Ratchet and Clank. I like those games, the tuning and everything.
Yeah, but the new ones are not so good compared to the originals, you know?
The favorite was 3. Jack and Daxter 3 was nice. Ratchet and Clank 3 was nice.
Ratchet Deadlock, I think that's what it was, right? Deadlock or something like that. The one where he was in the arena and you got two robots on your side.
I think it
You
was
gotta somehow
Gladiator. I think you mean
Gladiator, some
that
yeah, I
was a
think it was
good
Gladiator
game.
Deadlock
Yeah.
or something. That was my favorite, by far my favorite Ratchet Clank game right there.
Good times. I mean, I miss those days where you meet friends and just play all together. There are not many games. Everything is now online connected. I remember the last game which I played with PC. Okay, it was internet cafe. We were like 10 friends all on the computer playing Counter Strike. That was fun. But yeah, I miss those days. Now everything is connected. I mean, it's easier, but maybe you people know what I'm talking about. I mean, remember on the old N64 playing Pokemon Stadium against each other, the mini games of Super Smash Brothers. They were
I
good
lost
times.
hours playing Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
That game
Oh,
was
man.
just like no thought at all. You could just basically go brain dead whilst playing it, but still have a really good time.
Link
Oh,
was my favorite character, man. I'm sorry.
I was always Link
I'm
as
the
well.
Fox guy.
Link was the shit right there, man. Fox was pretty good too, though, in Smash Bros. Even Millie. Millie was
Did-
like.
Did you ever
change.
actually play Star Fox on the N64?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I
pretty
love
fun.
that game,
It
man.
was
That
pretty
was
fun.
so sick.
I used to rent that from Blockbusters and like not quite complete it, so rent it again.
Really?
Yeah. Back in the days where you could rent
Oh,
a
yeah.
fucking game.
Right, you was not much of a gamer back in the days, no, Orbit?
Huh?
Was not much of a gamer back in the days, no?
Oh, why'd you say that?
No, I'm just saying. 'Cause I don't know. I mean, I remember you somewhere you was like, "Oh, I'm not much of a gamer until I started playing DCO." I don't know from when I was
Yeah,
young, but
when I was really young, like N64 games, I was playing a load of that. But then when like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, not really. Bit of PlayStation 3, and then yeah, so I had like a massive gap where I wasn't really doing anything on games.
I used to do that. So I used to rent games out from like Blockbuster. I think the last game that I ever rented out was Hogs of War. Did anyone else ever play that?
Is that from
It
Harry
rings a bell,
Potter?
man. Is that when you've got like the pigs with like the army helmets?
It's basically like well at the time it's basically like a 3D version of Worms. But
Yeah,
it was,
yeah. I do remember that game.
But it was pigs instead. That was awesome.
Well, we should probably get back on the subject of DC Universe.
Christmas special. We can also talk about other things. Ha ha ha. Nah.
So, Godman, what's new with you? Just jumping in people's podcasts all day. Who's next on your list?
Hang on, guys. Hang on. Sorry, I don't want you guys to hear my dogs in the background barking because I have 3 Chihuahuas and they're freaking annoying. But No, I just got home and I just like turned on my laptop. Then all of a sudden I just saw that boop 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 popping up, and it was like, oh, I mean, I just joined the call from there. I literally just got home, so and you guys want to know about the other podcast or?
Yeah, I caught it.
Yeah,
I caught
sure.
it.
Well, we're doing a Christmas special tomorrow since Friday's impossible because everybody's it's a day off. Everybody's gonna be with their family and stuff. Most likely, I will be with my family. So it's probably gonna be the same people, most of them I would say, and I think we're gonna have a special guest that's coming to that show tomorrow.
Who's that?
Oh,
Santa.
I can't say. I can't say.
Podcast. You guys haven't been good boys on that show.
Drop us a hint. Drop us a hint.
Yeah, give us a hint.
Oh my god! If I give a hint, oh my god! Someone's gonna cut my neck.
Hey guys, it's me here. Gonna put some dust there. Is it Brittany?
No.
Do the Britney accent,
Never.
please.
Is it a friend which Orbit have made up recently?
So actually,
You guys are gonna have Smile on there, man? Seriously?
I'm not.
All right, let me. All right, real quick,
I
real
don't
quick.
know,
All right, 'cause-
man.
Okay, guys,
Real
I
quick.
enjoyed our last cast together.
Yeah.
Real quick though, seriously, I need to clarify some things because your boy on that podcast took everything I said way completely out of context, and apparently Smile doesn't forget how he got famous on DC. Because last week when we had the show and all that, I made a comment about saying that Smile got famous off of my name, which is the truth. But like I said, everything he's done since is to his own credit.
Right.
So people forget, and apparently Smile's forgotten too. The history of the whole thing with Smile, the whole premise
Nice.
behind Smile getting famous off my name, that goes back to like when I only had like 2K subs and he had like 200. He started a beef with me. Like this is like 3 years ago. He started a beef with me. Started up a beef with me, and I was dumb enough to feed into it. And that's how he got famous. I mean, seriously, if you YouTube search my channel name, you will still find 5 videos from him with my channel name in it. That's how the dude got. That's how the guy got a following on DC. Now everything he's done since, continuing with the DC work and all that, branched off and all the other games that he's done and everything, especially with Destiny and all that, I give him full props for. But yeah, that guy would have stayed a nobody if I hadn't freaking fed into him.
I don't know. It's just he decided. Honestly, he decided to come on himself too. I didn't even ask the guy. He was like, "Hey, Mike, let me come on your show real quick." I was like, "Okay."
I'm sure Mello.
So I think-
I'm sure your boy on there, had something to do with that.
I guess,
Because
man.
he made a video about me making that comment, and of
And
course
I
he
wanted
showed
to
it.
I
come-
actually saw that,
And
dude.
I wanted to come
honestly-
on your Christmas
Yeah,
special one. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, Malcolm. No, go ahead, man. I'm cool. I'll take.
Yeah,
I'll take
I
any
mean,
comment,
I
man.
really wanted to
Positive,
come.
negative.
I mean, I would really want to come. Not negative. I'm just saying, it's just sad. But it's cool. I mean,
you keep bringing these people onto your podcast, Godman, which is just prevents me from coming onto your podcast.
yeah.
Just these people are just putting
Yeah.
blocks out from me making an appearance.
Why, Godman? Why does Melevant hate me? What have I done to him? Answer that question.
Ooh.
He's like,
Like,
huh?
Huh?
You there, Godman? Oh, he blinked out for a second.
Boy.
can you guys hear me?
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys started sounding a little slow in my end, so I don't know. I didn't know what you. I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
Orbit
Can you
wants
hear
to
me
know
now?
why. Orbit wants to know why Melevant doesn't like him.
Who? Melvin?
Yeah.
Who doesn't know? Wait, who doesn't like who? I'm lost.
Melevant
Might be
doesn't
lost.
like Orbit. Or as
Melevin
Melevant
doesn't
calls or as Melvin calls him, Dumbit.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Like I said, honestly, I don't know why he doesn't like Orbit. He keeps telling me, "Oh, I do like Orbit now. I respect what he does, whatever." But before he was just like he calls him Doorbit, Dumbit, or however you say it.
Doorbit.
Doorbit, Dumbit. It's just man. He's something else though, man. I'll tell you that
Sometimes
much.
it's just beef for the sake of beef, isn't it? Classic DC
Yeah.
beef for
Probably.
the sake of beef.
Probably. But I did see that video on the fives. That video he mentioned about you with the whole 5v5 chat. And
Yeah.
I guess
Who, me?
I
Or Super?
No, me.
no super
okay.
super. Because I guess Lord God took it the wrong way. I guess, and Smile saw that, and I guess a lot of other people saw that, so they're like, the thing about 5v5 chat, that chat itself is toxic. So anything you say or anybody else say will freaking agree on that shit, and just goes on. It will escalate from there because everybody's just gonna shit talk from there. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
just
and the thing that I said wasn't even shit talking. I was just, somebody came to me on there and said the reason why Melvin doesn't like me is because I posted that video up of me and my league beating him in his league, and all I said in response to that was if the guy can't if that's why the guy can't handle taking an L, he needs to seek counseling. I don't know if that's the real reason why Melvin doesn't like me or not, but if that was the case, then that would be my response.
I just think it has something to do with the True Gods. I think that was his league back then,
Yeah,
and that had beef with your league from back in your days. You know what I mean?
and
'Cause
I don't even
I only
remember
been
that
playing this
beef,
game
to
for
be
2 to
honest
3
with you.
years, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in the villain side, man. You know what I mean? So I have my own stories in the villain side. So but I just think he just hates the fact that how you always have an excuse for something, which I kind of could see that, but then again, I see your point of view. You know what I mean?
I always have an excuse for something. Please, this is the guy you're talking about. A guy, who is straight up said in one of those videos that the only time he ever loses to anybody is if a GM helps them.
He does say that.
No.
He does say that. Yeah, he does. I'm not gonna lie. He does say
He
that.
said that about American Hero. He said the only reason why American Hero beat him was because a GM helped him. Does American Hero strike you as the kind of person on DCUO that gets GM help?
Not that I know of. No.
I mean, I've
Not that
fought
I
Hero
know.
before, and I've beaten him before. Don't calm down, Hero. I'm not going to say I've kicked your ass completely, or anything like that. But I mean, me and Hero, we've fought and everything. And, it's gone back and forth between us. And yeah, he's got a video up of both of us being raged, and he smacked the shit out of me. And I ain't gonna lie about that. I sucked with rage, but it's. I mean, for me to sit there, I mean, that'd be like me coming out and saying somebody freaking helped Hero beat me. That'd be like Nimbus, coming out and saying that
Oh.
Orbit had GM help in their freaking 1v1 fights. Like, come on, man, seriously.
Nah, yeah. I know what you mean. I mean, like I said, I don't know Lord's God's like his whole. I don't know what he thinks on top of his head. You know what I mean? I can't say for sure because, like I said, he is his own person. I'm my own person at the end of the day. Whatever he does is what he does. Whatever I do is what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's like, because huh?
I know. I know. I'm not.
No, I'm
disagreeing
just saying
with you.
because it's not like I'm plotting something from I'm not plotting anything from behind the scene or anything like that. It's just because like our show, like our podcast is basically more focused on PvP. You know what I mean? I mean, like
Yeah.
it's kind of like yours, but like the People's Podcast, but we're focused more on like an American. No, overall, to be honest with you, it's not American, just overall PvP side to it. You know what I mean? Like what needs to be fixed, what's wrong, what's going on with the community, all that basic stuff to cover up. You know what I mean? And drama and stuff but other than that, yeah, I mean that's the Christmas special right there, guys. I mean,
Spoiler
so
alert.
spoiler alert. I mean, yeah,
Exclusive
they're gonna kill me for
45
this.
euros.
They're gonna kill me for this. Supposed to be a surprise, but
Well, I mean, it's not. I mean, dude, it's just on our live stream. This isn't going to be posted up until tomorrow, probably on Balkan's channel, unless he hurries up and puts it out and then puts in the titles. You know,
is going to be.
he's like,
You want me to
Balkan's
filter
gonna-
the conversational exactly the minute and everything? Would you say? And then go to. I mean, sometimes before you didn't know, but sometimes when I had to download always the videos from Orbit channel when he streams it. This is now gonna be a bit easier because I can directly stream it, upload it on my channel. But yeah, I always need to download it, cut the parts out, and render a 2-hour video through Sony Vegas. This is so horrible when I every time I upload the podcast video. I really hate that. I mean, we talk 2 hours, and then in Sony Vegas everything. You know how?
Just upload it straight to YouTube.
Because when you start streaming, there is a beginning part which we don't talk, and then there is an after part, and
I think you can trim that now.
I
You can
can
trim that
yeah,
down
you
on
can trim
Twitch.
it, but let me continue. But your YouTube account is connected to your Twitch account. You see what I say? I can't upload from your Twitch to my YouTube. I can only upload from my YouTube to my YouTube. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why, and that is then horrible because I download the whole thing 2 hours. So
You still were doing it pretty quick though. Last few times.
last times that was actually when I think I was separately also recording, so I can't straight upload it, but that fucked up my PC, so it was really hot. One one stick of my RAM died, so now I can stream, but not stream and record at the same time because it takes now too much power. Yeah, I need to upgrade my PC so I can do that. Yep.
God's disciple is trying to get a team together in order to hit the nearest bank.
Oh,
Everyone
let's
can
join in. Let's join in. Orbit, you want points? Come on.
Ah,
You can
I
check your
don't
points.
want a
guy, with-
Balkan. I don't want Balkan points. What am I gonna do with it? I don't care what's.
This
See,
is not
actually,
Balkan points. This is just
So
points.
no, so Godman, I mean, how come you guys? I mean, why exactly are you bringing somebody onto your podcast that hasn't played the game in well over a year?
To be honest with you, that's a good question. I would say Smile does have history with DCUO, that's for sure. But
Right.
at the same time, I believe, I think, I don't know Smile too well. I don't know him at all, actually, besides his videos. I watch his videos here and there. I watch other people's videos. I try to catch up with things, you know what I mean? But I feel like Smile knows some things too about the game. He may not be the greatest of the greatest that people, proclaim for him to be, but at the same time, it's just like I don't know. I guess he just want to say his things about the game. You know what I mean? About like why he left DC, why is it so broken, or what was I don't know what he wants to say, but he definitely wants to say something on that podcast. That's for sure. He wants to speak out about something.
I mean, I enjoy. I told you like last week when you were on. I enjoy you guys' podcast. I enjoy the other perspective that you guys bring to things and everything, especially
Right.
the PvP focus of it and everything. I just my only concern is, man, if you want that podcast to succeed, and I told you this last week, even if people hate what's going on with the game and all that, they still need to love it. There still needs to be. You need people on that podcast that love the game, even if they don't like what's going on.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you know what? You're right. I mean, I don't think that there was a lot of, I don't think there was a lot of, a lot of hate in our show. You know what I mean? It was in between. You know what I mean? It was going on. It was in between. You know what I mean? There was good and bad. You know what I mean? It was good and bad. But really, what we usually talk about is like powers being broken. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I mean by powers being broken, I mean as in like rage, for example. I know we discussed this before. I know you guys discussed this before about rage. Like recently, you go to the 5v5 chats or hard art chat, the top channels for the PvP, where people do little scrimmages, whatever the case may be. Everybody that you see there are rage. You know what I mean? Or Harlight. Rage or Harlight. You know, that's the stuff we usually talk about, though. But you know what I like to see, though, guys? I think everybody forgot to mention.
Go on then.
It's the breakouts. They need to fix the breakouts completely.
Yeah,
Sometimes I
there's still
break
some
out
issues
when
with
I
the
when I bash
breakouts.
the R1 button. This is also what they maybe. I mean, back then I remember you break out, you press once, you break out. Now you can't really see. Is it the breakout? Is it now maybe a lunge whatsoever sometimes? And then you push too many times breakout, and then you break out then, and then block, and then get block broken. So even breakouts are kind of annoying. But yeah, I wish there are more breakouts, more stunts. Blue immunity, I'm always never gonna be a fan of that.
One thing that needs to be fixed, because I'm so fed up of it, is the fucking roll glitch. I am so fed up of going against people using that on me.
Oh, you talking about the rogue glitch as in like you roll and you roll halfway, but then you stop rolling and then you still block it basically.
Yeah, it's like basically what people do
Ah.
is they block, then roll, and then lunge you when you're block breaking them. But you know that you should have hit them in the block break, but because they've rolled, it's sort of like discounted it. That's
You know,
something
that
that's so
kind of helped me in
annoying.
some situations from before, like, you know. But I agree with you because there's moments, you know, I've recently got into a couple of scrimmages, okay, like at least 2 to 3. I just got back from playing the game. Oh man, they did the rogue glitch and they were rage, man. It kicked my ass. I was like,
It's
bro,
like it
they
is
fucking
cheesy
block
as
broke me and
fuck.
shit. Yeah.
It
And then they
is so
post me
fucking
saying I'm
cheesy.
trash. I'm like, come on, man. You're fucking, you know, like, how you gonna go around posting me and then be like, yo, look at me. I beat Gamin on the freaking scrimmage. But you're like rage with a broken weapon. And, you know, like the game is broken itself. You know what I mean? You rage for a reason. So it's
Yeah.
like, come on, man. I just got back and people was like just posting everywhere over some. And they're all the same powers too, which is crazy, man. I just don't even know.
So much in there, like that hand blast, like at the speed of the hand blaster block break when they're tapping triangle. You know that
Oh,
it's ridiculous. Some people don't even block. They're just doing their hand blaster thing.
yeah, the block breaks automatically, and you just lunge them right there. Like, what do you know? What do you do? Think I'm gonna block every time?
Hand blaster seems to be a bit of an OP weapon at the moment.
Yeah,
It seems to be doing a lot of damage with the uppercut.
What about bow?
Hand blasters always does pretty well. It's always a pretty strong weapon, PvE and PvP.
Yeah, there's actually people that were talking about on the forums. They're talking about getting rid of that. I forget what the name of it is. What the combo is, but it's the AOE block breaker that it does.
Power discharge.
Yeah, they're talking about that saying that needs to go because it's
That
an AOE block.
is,
It's the last AOE block breaker in the game.
yeah, that is ridiculous. That block breaker. That was cheesed the fuck out of as well.
Oh yeah,
Before obviously PvP took its massive U-turn. That was what the flavor of the month was with the hand blasters. It was like long gone were the days of people sitting at the back block breaking you. It was just people with hand blasters in there doing power discharge. You have 2 healers doing it, and basically there's just no chance of getting a block on someone. You just be power discharged. You just be on your ass. But also the what's it called, the one where you tap it 3 times and then do like a bicycle kick. What's that one called with the hand blasters?
Scissor kick.
Scissor kick. Yeah, that's pretty fucking OP, isn't it?
actually they've toned that down
People use that
some,
a
and
lot.
I think it got toned down again in this what's on test right now.
Oh, has it?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember when last time I was doing like scrims, that was like the OP weapon. Everyone was just tap 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 bicycle clip and clipping it with something, destroying people.
Rifle used to be a big issue back in the days.
Yeah, rifle used to be able to jump cancel the lunge on a rifle and then hit them with a block break, so you wouldn't get interrupted from your lunge, but you'd be able to block break them. It was ridiculous. I actually had to ban rifle from one of my tournaments because of that.
And they
Because
get
people
mad,
were
right?
choosing
Like,
it.
oh, why we can't use
Oh
the
yeah,
rifle?
the people that were using it, they were pissed off. I was like, dude, it's broke, man. Come on, seriously.
Oh, but I
I,
like
was-
to cheat.
I told them all flat out. I was like, if you guys can't win this tournament without a broken weapon, then you shouldn't have entered.
Yeah.
See, like this is why I just don't understand. Like I don't know how these weapons got glitched in the first place. You know what I mean? I guess ever since they've released weapon mastery, I think that's what fucked everything up. You know what I mean? With the weapons and
Well, it's like I
combos.
said, dude. It's like when I was. It's like I said when I was on your show. It's like it's little things. Little things. They may change. They may change something on the game, and for like one point, and then it'll end up messing something else up. For some
Yeah,
another part of the game.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard the reason why, like, say, like the normal like one-handed flip slash, for example, got fucked up was because of the trying to balance the weapon mastery and the clip-in rotation that you could use. So like, so you could still have the option to either use weapon mastery or you could use like the customized loadouts, and that fucked up the weapons. Is that true? Is that what fucked it up?
I can't remember. I can't speak to that exactly because I'm not sure.
Oh. But yeah, that's what I heard. It was the balancing, trying to balance the using the weapon the old school way and trying to keep it options open for both, but could be wrong. A lot of people were mentioning survival mode in the chat. Has anyone tried it?
I haven't.
Nope.
I haven't.
Me either. Me either.
No.
I can wait
Yeah,
for
but
next
neither.
year when you get maybe chest, legs, and then a belt. Who knows? So.
Has anyone seen the leg style? I didn't really like it, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear it. Good to have to show people, yeah, show off, but that's basically it.
Yeah. I don't mean to be a downer.
Have you ever done survival mode super?
Yeah, I've done survival modes. I've done Owen, and I did. I know I've got. I think I've got shirts for just about all of them. I know I got round 10 on FOS.
You haven't?
No, I did. I got to round 10 on FOS. I've just never been. I mean, seriously. I mean, the only thing you get out of it is a fancy shirt and a freaking title. Survival mode's never really been. The only thing in survival mode that I would like to get out of it are the freaking lair items, because I'm a freaking lair junkie like that.
Yeah, but the Trigon one really don't match in my opinion. That look more like demonic. Then you need the whole base, I think, look like hell.
To be honest, I'm hearing that Trigon, the survival mode is pretty easy. To be honest, like people have already passed round 10 like it's nothing. I don't know.
Yeah,
if that's
select
true.
you beat round 10 first night it dropped.
Mm. Content too easy?
You just need a fucking group that will go. That's you need
Yeah.
a group, don't you? That's all. But
That pug life, though, man.
hmm
Pug life.
I would hate to be one of those people that need to pug everything.
Yeah.
Although it
Yeah,
doesn't really matter too much now because everyone's overgeared and it's fucking easy as fuck.
Oh, it matters.
What do you mean? Well,
It matters because I'm living that pug life right now with raids and stuff, and trust me, man, it fucking matters. It matters.
They see Super Patriot in the group, they'll look at him like.
I bet the second boss on Blackest Day is a bit of a nightmare to pug with the book. I bet people just fucking run into that book, get one shotted like it's nobody's business.
Well, I mean, every once in a while, I'll hit the pug lottery, and I'll get in with a good group and everything. But
The pug lottery.
yeah, I mean, but it's like sometimes I'll pug into something. So one thing I hate to do anymore. As much as I love to tank, PvE on this game, it's kind of what I got known for with in regards to PvE was me being able to fire tank stuff that nobody else had been able to do yet with fire. So I love tanking with fire in PvE, but I hate tanking for pugs because if something goes wrong, man, bam, it's automatically the tank's fault. Doesn't matter
Oh,
if
yeah.
the healer keeps getting himself one shot or isn't avoiding taking damage and dying. Doesn't matter if the healer's not throwing out heals. Doesn't matter if DPS or hitting shields, reflect shields that do AOE damage. It doesn't matter. It's the tank's fault, no matter
Yeah.
what. It's like I call it the blame circle. I call
There
it the
can
blame
be-
circle. They blame it on the tank. All right, tank. Everybody blames it on the tank. Tank blames it on the healer. Healer blames it on the troller. Troller blames it on the DPS.
Yeah.
And it just keeps. And then the DPS blame it on the tank for not holding aggro.
Yeah.
And at
You
the
know?
end,
That's-
everyone
that's-
agrees and
that's-
blames the tank at the end.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's always the tank's fault. It's like I queued into a damn or we put together a pug group for for bombshell, easy freaking raid, right? All you have to do, the hardest part about the last boss is taking care of the corruptions and the vortexes. Do people do that? No, they don't do that. They expect the healer to goddamn just heal them through the corruption, or they expect to be able to sit on top of a vortex and the healer to keep them alive. And so DPS are dying left and right because DPS don't pay attention to that shit. All they're worried about doing is pew pewing, and these guys just like constantly dying and everything, to the point where when the ads start piling out and everything, they start killing everybody. There's no DPS to burn the ads down and everything. And, I'm still the last one standing in the freaking raid because, I know how to freaking tank. And these guys just, oh, shit, tank and all that. You're getting, you're wiping. They're blaming it on me. But yet I'm the one that's still alive, for crying out loud. It's just
One
makes
reason
no
why I like
sense.
to tank. I prefer tanking to DPSing, not because I find it more enjoyable, but because I know that I can fucking do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I just don't like being part of that whole fucking blame thing, dude. I'm sorry if the healer's not throwing out heals and all that, as a tank, you're going to go down eventually. Unless maybe you're raged, as long as you got power and stuff, and you don't crash. But it's frustrating as hell, dude. It's frustrating as hell, But you're also running with your league all the time. I'm not. I have to deal with people that don't understand that. Oh yeah, I can't, be, stand in the middle of this AOE damage because a tank can't hold aggro on AOE damage. People don't understand that.
Are you still in what's your league called?
Well,
Decimals?
when my account got hacked.
I didn't know your account got hacked.
Oh yeah,
By some kid named Glowboy. Ugh.
What happened?
Some kid freaking I don't know if he actually hacked it or I've had different people tell me different ways of how he did it. But yeah, he got a hold of my account. And the first time I was able to get it back quick enough, and then the second time he did it, I wasn't. And the son of a bitch disbanded my league.
How did
Yeah.
you get hacked? How did that even happen?
And delete his gear at that.
Did he? He is.
He did
Orbit
everything.
destroyed that.
He did everything.
It's some of my
Fucking took the money. He took the dude
Oh
fucking
yeah,
went
you know
in.
what?
He-
There's some people got themselves permabanned over that shit though. Because all right, here's the thing. All right, I don't, people, talk about how I get people banned all the time on this game. So if that's the case, why would you fuck with me like that? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, super. You're not the only guy though. He tried to hack other people's account. I know who you're talking about because he tried to come at me one time in the chat. Oh god, man, I like your fucking channel. I was like, get the fuck away from me, you clown. I know who you is, man. I seen the videos. You was showing off the Super Patriots account. He was like, look what I could do, guys. I'm on Super Patriots account. I took all his stuff.
He posted
I
a
was just
video
like,
of it.
yeah, he posted the video.
Oh, how
everything.
fucking stupid is
Yep.
that?
Yo, he caught it in with a potato. He was
With a
just like,
potato.
yeah, he was just going in. And I'm just sitting there like shaking my head. Like, I don't hate Super. Like, I said this to myself, my friends around me in real life. I don't hate the guy, but I would never go that far on somebody's personal shit. You're invading
Yeah.
somebody's personal, account, information, everything.
And
You're going
the thing was, I wasn't nearly as upset. Don't get me wrong. I was upset about him hacking my account. the thing that was upset the most though was him disbanding that league, because everybody. I mean, that wasn't just me. He fucked over. That was
Yeah.
everybody in my league at the time, dude. And there's people in my league. We're not. Who aren't. Into this whole. YouTube beefs and online beefs. They don't sit on freaking Arkham Knight and teabag riot soldiers or anything like that, Balkan. But
What?
I just happen to turn and look at the screen and Balkan's teabagging some freaking Joker goon. but, I mean, there's a lot of people. There was a lot of people in my league. They didn't get into that shit. Some of them didn't PvP at all, and the others, that did, they don't, get involved in all that beef stuff and everything. So, just totally screwed over all those other players and stuff. And it was really frustrating. But I still had I had saved my original league. I had saved the name on an alt, and we all joined it. Now, so I'm in. My league's Meta Justice now.
Wait, Meta Juices?
Meta Justice.
Oh.
Justice.
Meta juices. Juices.
I thought you said juices. Sorry, man.
Wait, what was the name of your old league again? I can never pronounce it.
My league?
Yeah.
It was Descendo Decimus.
Nintendo Decimus.
And what
Wait,
was
I
it?
thought it was Soldier of Lights.
I was never in Soldier of Light.
And what does Descendo Decimus?
Descendo Decimus was Latin for while teaching we learn.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh,
Teach
we
and
learned
we
something.
learn.
We learned something, right?
We
The
learned.
community is fucked up.
I think if I got hacked, I wouldn't come back. To be honest, if
Nah,
there is,
it's just wrong at the end of the day. Like the kid, people like him, for example, just try to do stuff like that to gain like attention. Like, oh, look what I could accomplish. Honestly, what he did, it was simple. He figured out your email. Somehow he managed to get your email. Okay, that's linked into that account. Called Sony.
And there was
and-
no
and
way
found your real
no way
name.
possible that could have happened.
Yeah, it's
Because my email, the email I had for my account at the time was nothing I ever used publicly.
who
So
knows?
I mean, I know I've got a good idea how he did it.
PSN. I don't
Um,
know. That too.
I'm just not going to repeat it.
PSN support, yeah.
nasty little piece of work. You watch, I'm gonna be fucking hacked now. Hacked tomorrow for that comment.
Nah, I think that kid is not even around anymore. To be honest with you.
No, he's
That kid
around.
finally
Did you
Oh,
not
he's
get
around?
permabanned?
Oh yeah, that account of his, yeah. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
he's in another one now.
That account and everybody that he took that he invited to that league so they could rob my lead bank and all that shit. Yeah,
They absolutely raped you. I'm surprised you didn't delete your character. That's what I would have done. Like if not me, but if he was gonna be an asshole,
Expose
your character,
shit.
that's what I'd done as well. Just to put the cherry on the cake, get rid of you once and for all.
See, if that would have happened to him, I think Super would be fucking ridiculously mad right now. If that ever happened to him, man.
I'd have been like Jay and Silent Bob and Silent Bob Strikes Back at the end of it.
Record myself deleting Super Patriot's character.
I'd have freaking found out where they all lived and bought some airplane tickets.
Wow.
Oh man, but don't even worry about it, man. He's not gonna. I doubt he'll do some shit like that again. There's some stories, anyways, about that kid. Parents found out, give him a little spanking. Yeah,
Oh, are you talking about that video before all that went down?
I think so. Maybe. I think so. I don't know if it's real. To be honest, I couldn't tell if it was real or not. But It sounded like it was. You know, he was
Yeah,
getting
it definitely sounded like it was.
spanking in the butt. Mom, stop, mom. You know what I mean? It's just like stop. You know, like what? Just stop hacking people's account. You know what I mean? Just stop, man. Go
Yeah.
find a new hobby, man. Go get yourself a job. You know, do something. Go play sports, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? Just worried about hacking you this whole time. Maybe he's gonna try to hack you again, Super. Maybe. You know, he's probably have his blueprint out, trying to figure out how to hack your account again, do all that, crap.
You've got him hacking accounts, and you've got Balkan glitching all the time.
How do you get your money, Orbit?
I knew that. I knew you'd be pissed off. You're so easy to wind up.
No. I'm not pissed off, bro. I'm just saying, you know.
I've got some wealthy friends in high places.
Ah, okay. Was it this way? Okay.
Who's that? I reckon it's
Who do you reckon?
Orbit's GM command. You know,
Oh, mate.
all your GM commands. I've seen the tweet that Super Patriot put out about
Oh
Game
yeah.
Update. Game Update 41.
Yeah,
You
thanks,
know what I
Orbit.
mean.
That kid, dude, I heard that kid's in that dude that I was talking to in that tweet or in that tell. I heard he's in Gravity on the EU side.
Fuck.
Who?
Oh,
Ammo
Ammo
Kid?
Kid. I don't. Yeah, there's a guy in Gravity called Ammo, but that's not him.
Okay.
He wouldn't. No, he wouldn't go into the USPS server. And in fact, I think he does have a USPS account, but I think it's Ammo EU, not Ammo Kid.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, somebody told me he was in your league, and I was like, he was in Gravity, and I was like, what? He's always sending me tells. Why is this game so broke? Because Orbit wanted to be
trolling
open.
you.
Because Orbit.
Trolling you, man. He just loves bothering. He's one of those people that just love to poke. You know, keeps poking you. You just tell.
Yeah, I was sitting there, man. That was like the fourth or fifth time that kid sent me that tell, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see if it works for Relevant. Why can't it work for me?
I just remembered American Hero hates Ammo from Gravity, or from he's in Team Austin now, but yeah, them two have got beef. They didn't like each
No,
other.
really.
Yeah.
Damn, everybody got beef with each other. Now Smile's coming around. Oh my, oh my god. It's a storm coming, people. It's a storm coming. Oh,
Is
boy.
GOH Gamer going to be on tomorrow? Well, on tomorrow.
I don't think so. I think we already have everybody set. Like, you know, have their seats assigned. You could say that. But if
was
they
gonna
don't
say
show
that.
up, then maybe it's a possibility. Then again, no.
I might
That'll
just
be-
bust through the doors like
Well,
you did on our
I'll tell you what.
podcast.
yeah.
Tell you what, God, man, if I can get some free time tomorrow night, I will not be on that show.
So
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Orbit will join. I know he will because he have no beef.
I mean, who does he have beef with?
Yeah. We'll join,
Who do you have
'cause he
beef with,
likes-
Orbit? Who do you have beef with, honestly? Like, this guy is just really laid back, you know? He's just...
I know, right? And it's surprising, like how people just don't like me, like out of the blue. But I try and get on with most people.
That's because you broke PvP, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
can't-
he's
You
been
can't afford
eating...
to make any more enemies, you know?
Well, you know, I've got like, I've got a couple of guys, that I, used to speak with, and
Oh,
Is this some gay stuff you getting ready to tell us about? What?
bromance, dude.
Oh,
Bromance. It's bromance. Moment of silence.
Who
Awkward.
have you got beef with, Godman?
Oh my god. Hold on one sec.
See, you seem like a pretty well. I've only really spoken to you a couple of times, but you seem pretty laid back. But then I watch your
Yeah.
videos, and you sound fucking insane at times.
That's just me, man. In my videos, I do sound insane because I blow up. You know what I mean? Just for the hell of it, for the videos. Hang on, let me shut these dogs up.
I watched your video where you killed some people quite recently. What's your video called?
You talking about
DCO.
his league, the video about his league, Nirvana's?
Oh yeah, that one.
Might be. It's like 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
Yeah, DCO versus
oh yeah,
Nirvana.
yeah. Hot. That one. What's that one? And then you've got like at one point this evil, crazy, just broken out of Arkham Asylum laugh that comes out.
Yeah, 'cause that guy was talking so much shit, man. He was pissing me off, so I was going in. Like that's the only time I get serious in a scrimmage. You know what I mean? Like other scrimmages, like this is the thing about me. Like I jump in a scrimmage because people just like, can I scrim you, bro? It's friendly. All right, cool. I'll jump in. You know, I jump in there, and guess what? The guy turned out to be freaking rage, hand blasters or bow. Ugh.
Yeah.
So you know, I get my ass whooped, and he's like, "Can I post this? I don't care. Go ahead. Yay!" You know what I mean? He just posts the shit up there. And
Yay!
yeah, it's just like okay. You see people. I look at their videos, right?
And the
I don't bother
videos,
commenting.
strict God man. You know, it's like,
Yeah, I don't even bother commenting or whatever. They're like, "Yeah, you fucked that bum up. Yeah, GG, get rest in peace, God, man." I was just like, "Oh God, these people are fucking crazy." Oh man, but yeah, that guy pissed me off. That Debo guy. I mean, we're cool now. I mean, I even apologized in the end. Like, you know, we talked or whatever because it was just not. It was all just not. It was not necessary. You know what I mean? But he pissed me off. Like I was like, you know what? I ain't losing this fight. I was coming back to his neck and I was just fucking him up. Like I was. That was one of those moments that I was just like, the old Godman has to come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Release the God Man.
It's definitely those
At least
scrims
they're into
where
me, you know?
you've got friendly scrims, and then there's the scrims which you got to fucking win. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's basically it. You know what I mean? I have an evil laugh, guys. I'm a villain. You know, you guys are heroes.
Do
I'm a
it,
villain,
do
you
it.
know?
I want to hear it live.
Right now.
Yeah, go.
Go on.
All right, guys. Don't try to laugh, okay?
All right. Okay.
All right,
Ready.
Ready?
Oh my God.
That is
laugh.
gonna haunt me tonight.
Yeah.
I'll be like, what
Oh,
the fuck is Godman? You there?
Yeah, I mean,
Fucking hell,
That's
can
when
just
I
imagine
go-
salivating whilst you're doing that.
yeah, dude, I go really crazy. Like when I'm really competitive, when I'm in a competitive mode, and like really, like my mind goes when I'm in intense, you know, like when I'm really intense and shit, I start laughing like crazy, yo. It's just worse than this shit, but like more funny, evil kind of laugh. And then people's like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?"
This guy is crazy.
Yeah, I know, you know, I get that a lot.
Yeah.
But you know, but that video stirred up a lot of people where some PC gamers started coming at me sideways in the comments like, "Oh, you fucking, you know, this and that." I was just like, you're PC, man. You're from the PC. If anything, why you guys are playing DCO on a PC if it's more of a console thing? That's what I don't understand, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, you know. But you know, they should really merge US and EU. I know it's gonna be a good and a bad thing, but I think they should merge us. You know, we should merge. You know, really, we
There
should
would be
all.
so much drama. It would be
I know.
ridiculous.
People are gonna kill each
I know.
other.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's not like it's not. There's no drama now. I mean, you know,
It'd be 10
forget
times
about it.
worse.
I mean, can you just imagine though, like putting our shit talkers against your shit talkers? The chat would just be like fucking non-stop beef. Just
No.
if we had both the
I would
shit
love it more
talkers.
because it
PvP
would make,
videos,
it would make
or
it would
PvP
make-
videos.
it would make PvP like instantly live, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, basically, that means they're advertising their game by just posting shitload of PvP videos. There you go. There you go.
See,
DC.
like, oh, Orbit gets wrecked video popping up on YouTube. Balkan gets smashed. You know, they always add these words in, don't they?
Why you say not gods? Why you say Balkan?
Oh,
Nah, joke by side. But you know what? I'm gonna think what is happening. When EU and US are gonna merge, you will see all the beefs on EU and all on US. Maybe they're all gonna come together and then fight each other. Then US against EU. I think TA and Gravity might mate up at the end. Maybe you say nah,
They're
never.
definitely coming
But
back.
I think they're gonna be together. We against the US, and I think maybe
I
vice
don't
versa.
think there's any drama between TA and Gravity at the moment.
Not
No.
yeah,
I
not
think it's
now,
pretty
but there is
squashed.
not a team up really like it used to be, you know.
I think
think-
we've mellowed out a bit, to be honest.
Yeah,
but
and
then
it will
Ivy here comes back to the game, and oh shit!
yeah, all it takes.
We were playing COD the other day, me and Ivy. Well, not
No,
the
you
other day,
weren't.
but yeah, weren't we, gods?
Yeah, we were. To be fair though, or it like we can be civil. Like everyone can be civil together, but all it takes is a new PvP season to come out, and that's all it takes. And then it's just
Okay.
as soon as you win one scrim, it's just beasted. It's just standard beasted. Like yeah, I might have been chatting with you on COD the other day, but it's just straight beasted. It will always happen. TA and Gravity will get along, but at the same time, there will always be that little bit of.
If US leagues merge, though, we'd definitely be together.
I don't know though.
Yeah,
I
of
don't-
course we would. You joking?
Yeah, obviously, I would love that to happen because I've been in TA, I've been in Gravity, but it's who sucks up their pride.
Not necessarily join the league, but like we'd
Oh.
be backing each other up.
Oh, of course, yeah, there'll be TA and Gravity.
And
screaming.
USPS would get smashed all over YouTube.
Yeah, that'd be. Yeah, especially the villains. Like, I've heard the villains aren't that great.
Ah! Sorry, guys. On this one.
Oh god,
Villains
god,
are-
god,
good
man!
PvPers on the villain side. I'll tell you that much.
I actually forgot to tell you about this. I was on the US server. It was a couple of months ago now, and it's before I knew about you. And I was playing with Ventus SGN, and we had like this massive big open world war thing, and the heroes won and beat all the villains, and I happened to be there, and I just remember someone shouting in the chat, "No video for you, for Godman today." Or something. I was like, "Who's Godman?"
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We screwed up on that one run because I don't. Sometimes we usually do good in our runs. We usually take over like the Little Beeman Police Station, Fight Club. Man, it's not just one place. It's like it spreads out to like where there's what you basically just said right there, World War. You know what I mean? The whole Metropolis map where the heroes are at, basically. But there's moments where new people come in and they're like, "What's going on? How do you fly? Or where do we go? Where's Little Bohemia?" I'm just like, "How long have you been playing this game?" You know what I mean? Like, and it's just, and everybody gets lost, and people just, everybody scatters where we just start to screw up from there, and it happens once in a blue for me in my end. But they just hate the fact when I do come out there. Oh my God, people in Fight Club, oh, they'll chase me down. But that's why I bring like at least 100 villains with me, and they get so mad. It's funny, man. That's why I was like, Orbit, if we do merge, man, watch out.
Isn't it funny, Orbit? Do you ever find it funny that like how on the USPS Fight Club, obviously on Star Labs, is a massive thing, but on the EUPS it just doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Like
That's
Like trying to introduce anything now, it's almost too late, like too much of a late stage to get anything going.
I mean, there was
Like-
times that we would have like duels up there, but I don't think it's as regular as it was on your server.
Like I know that I could log on now and get everyone over there,
Yeah,
but it's not like
ego.
No, I mean, you could as well. Like any of us lot could do that, but there's not like people don't just go there like and fight, like they do in the US.
Look at America.
It's not a big thing.
Look at American Hero. I will smash Gravity.
Actually,
and
our
team
Fight Club's kind of moved over to the Chinatown Villain Rally.
Yeah, it died out. It really did. It's not the same anymore. Like, if you guys come to and check it out on our server, like in the PvP phase, it's not the same. And then everybody's using the PvE gear to one shot. That's why we don't do the wars anymore, because there's no fun to it. You know what I mean? It's like everybody could just one shot you literally, and it's just like what the, you know what I mean?
Didn't Nimbus Yosh beat American Hero 11 times or something? Might have been more.
I think it was like 33 times he beat him.
Ooh, American Hero.
And he
Breaking you
lost-
up a
Don't get
little
mad
bit.
here. I'm joking. Jesus.
I think it was 11 times, and he was saying, "I miss
American
Nimbus Yosh, man."
He's- Oh man, don't miss that guy, man. That guy just screamed into my mic when he saw him recently in the party. He was like, "That's you, John, man!" I was just like, "Damn, dude," you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? That dude's crazy, man. He does not like me one bit.
That Melevant guy was saying that American Hero is shit as well in his last video. Well, one like one
Yeah,
of
he
his videos.
did. He did.
And
I
then
don't
he,
know.
the thing that cracks me up is then he comes on y'all's podcast and they don't even really say anything to each other.
I know,
I
it's crazy, isn't it?
I guess that's mutual respect. I mean, see, that's the thing. Like, imagine like
There's mutual
you and
respect,
Smile
but
Before
what's this
Death in
shit
the
talking for to
podcast.
begin with? That's the
Imagine
thing I
you and
don't
Smile
get.
Before Death in the podcast. I would say the same thing. You guys think you honestly think you would go at it with Smile Before Death? You know what I mean? Like, you know,
No,
because I was
you
surprised myself. You know.
see, for you to sit there and say you don't think me and Smile would go back and forth and all that, you don't know me, and you definitely don't know Smile.
Yeah. That back. I take that back.
You
Yep.
definitely
I
don't
take
know
that back.
Smile if you don't think he would go off.
Smile's gonna rinse you in the podcast. I know that.
I guarantee the main reason why Smile wants to go on there is because of what I said about him getting famous off my name in the beginning. That's the main reason why he wants to go on there.
I reckon that's going to be a hot subject.
Yeah,
I reckon that'll be on there. You should go on there, Soups, as well.
that's not happening.
Well, the
Go on,
seats,
go on.
the seats
It's
Go on there,
Christmas
mate.
Eve, man. It's Christmas Eve. I got better things to do, man. I got family and I got kids. Nope, I'll pass.
What, you'd rather spend time with your family and kids than talk to Smile?
Yeah, I know. I
You
know.
must be
What's
stupid,
wrong with me?
Patriot.
What's wrong with me?
This is your opportunity to speak to a celebrity.
Uh-oh. Y'all stirring things up. You guys are stirring
That
things
laugh,
up.
you know, that laugh.
You guys gonna make him want to come even more now.
Oh my
Oh
God.
no. Smile. He's probably watching this right now, just secretly just watching, like, ear dropping.
No, I guarantee you. I know who's watching this right now. Aiden Warren's watching this right now, and he's going to take everything I said out of context and then tell Melvin about it. Because that's what Aiden's been doing.
Then we can expect a video tomorrow.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh god. I just don't know anymore. I don't know anymore, man.
Shout out to It's Just Jelly.
Ooh. Peanut butter jelly time.
Somebody in the chat asked me to say their username, and I've been reading it for the past 2 minutes, thinking, I don't even know. Is it? Can you see it? The one in blue? Is it blue for you? Below the law?
Just orbit this for me.
God, it says, God say my username. Begins with a R.
Rocky Kenshin.
Do you reckon that's it? Rocky Kenshin 1.
Yeah.
Rocky Kenshin one.
Go on if you already talk about him. You can give him a shout out now.
Rockex Kenshin.
That guy.
Rockex Kenshin.
The guy who needs to come up with an easier pronounced name.
He's
There you go.
Napoleon. We said his name.
There's your shout out.
Go
There's your shout.
start asking us some questions, guys, in the comments if you wanna.
Why? Do you want to wrap this up?
Wrap it up. Nah, I'm kidding. Party's just getting started, right? How you say, Orbit? Let's get this fucking party started.
Let's get this party fucking started.
Vulcan, shout me out.
Who said that? Obsession.
Oh, he doesn't want me to say his name. He wants you to say it.
Shout out to Obsession DCUO.
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 Well, but I'm very well, thank you, Rocky Kenshin one.
Now you're gonna see everyone wants a shout out.
Pixie wants you to blow her a kiss, Orbit.
Mwah.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Pixies are
Oh god.
Congratulations, you now have an STD. Moving on.
Ooh.
Excuse me?
Moving on to the next question. Orbit, how many sit-ups? Oh, is this like the Ask Orbit session? I swear you've got a video for this.
Ask over episode 3 live.
Orbit, how many sit-ups you do to get them fire abs?
I don't actually do sit-ups, if I'm honest. Just I do a lot of other training, so.
He just drinks a lot of water.
Why are you guys so awesome? I think that's to me, Balkan, Godman, and you gods, isn't it? That question.
He's like, fuck you, Patriot.
Flavors in the world. Why you gotta be salty?
Balkan say Mary had a little god who went to orbit.
What should Mary? Mary had a little god who went to orbit.
How many years do you think this game has left in life?
If they ain't gonna change, not more than 2 years. But if they gonna,
I reckon 2 years.
yeah. But if they gonna change and do the game again, big popularity, and then they have, of course, longer. You know, it always depends. I mean, popularity is the important thing. The money. I mean, if
You
the game
know-
don't brings money, then it can.
I reckon longer. I reckon
Let
longer.
me put my input in this. I would say when Black Desert comes out. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, come on, man.
Other games can't listen.
Right.
The thing is, yeah, other
guys-
listen. The other game can't really kill a game. I mean, it might. A lot of people would switch to it and play it. Yeah, that might be true. But the thing is, DCO is free to play. They always get new players. You need to buy, I think, Black Desert, and that's the thing. So as long as one game is free, a lot of people are gonna play it. But if a game is free but shit, then no one is gonna download it, for example. So
All right.
People have said like always along
SO
the
and
way, Destiny
yeah.
will kill it.
Final
SO will
Fantasy,
kill it.
SO, and
Final
still-
Fantasy will kill it.
Yeah,
The thing is
it's a big hit every time.
yeah, of course. No, the game will keep going. The community, like our community, as we know it, might die, but the game will continue. There's a lot of players that we don't know about.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, 5 years now. Okay, I have heard that there have been, I'd say, probably at least 6 Call of Duties that people have said are going to kill it. ESO was going to kill it. Destiny was going to kill it.
Final
You know,
Fantasy.
I mean, Final Fantasy was going to kill it. I mean, seriously.
Well, one game's not going to destroy it overnight, but it is taking hits, as you know by the server merge. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not denying it's taking hits. I'm not
I
denying that
mean-
at all.
The game. Look, my input in this, my real input in this is that the game is not gonna die no time soon. I mean, it is dying. Like a lot of people are leaving for the simple fact that there was no PvP updates, and now everybody's coming back, trying out the test server and everything, trying to make this happen basically. So there's a lot of new people in the game. Let's face facts here. You know what I mean? There's a lot of new people. There's a lot of new people in this game, and a lot of the veterans that used to play DCO left this game for the simple fact that PvP was broken. You know, so I don't think the game will die. I think the game will still be around. It's just going to be newer people. You know what I mean? A whole nother generation, basically. You know, that's what I think, really.
They've got that game out called Champions Online, which came out before DCUO, and that game, is it still running?
I have
Champions,
no
I
idea.
think Champions is, yeah.
It's still running, but it's like literally people say that's, dead. You've obviously got like,
I mean,
and I think DC
because
will
that
just,
game looks, yeah.
it's just going to get outdated if they don't get rid of PS3. Simple as that.
I totally agree with you, man. Hey, shut it down. PS3 been around for like over 10 years, I think. Or I'm being dramatic over here, but I think it's been around for quite a while, and I think this game could the game DCO itself has the potential to change for the better, of course. You know what I mean? Like to get better updates, to get more PvP stuff, open world bosses, 16-player raid. Heck, if it's possible to get a 24-man raid going, you know what I mean, for PvE instances, like operation, anything is possible. I've thrown this facts out a couple of times from before. It's just like you said, they need to shut down the PS3s. I'm sorry, it's time to upgrade people.
I agree.
Add it onto your Christmas list, PS3 guys. And if you've been a good boy, Santa
Or girl.
will deliver. Or girl.
I hope they get a PS4 for Christmas. I hope that's the game. Because if you guys don't get a PS4 for Christmas, I don't know what Christmas is. I just don't know anymore.
Who's that on in this cutscene at the moment on Balkan Stream?
Joker's dad, isn't it?
It's a guy that got infected by Joker's blood, and he turns closely into the Joker.
Mm.
So yeah, he gets insane.
You know this is a DC game because as soon as I've seen Harley, I've seen that she's got massive breasts.
Of
So that's how
course.
you know it's a DC game.
Looks like
Harley's always hot,
Batman's
man.
helmet. Looks like he's coloured his skin in black. Like
Yeah, I thought the same. It looks like a character creation on DC. He's got it black just so it matches. It's like they were designing the head, like the head of that.
This is the
That
extra
help.
skin I'm just using. This is actually not
And
the
then-
original skin.
Then they got down to the mouth and was like, "Do you know, I can't bother to anymore. Let's just shade it black."
It's not black, it is a glass around.
All right.
I can't see what people are writing in the stream with your bulk bot spam in the chat.
I'm sorry. He's a savage. He's out of control.
So we don't. Stop blaming PS3 for this game. Shut up, American Hero. I'm gonna make a new character and call it the real American.
Yeah, American Hero, come back and get some.
Mm. Dark Horse says that this might be his last
Who's
subscription.
better at PvP, you or American Hero, Godman?
I'm gonna say this. I think I'm better in PvP. I don't
shit.
call myself a PvP.
Shit's
world
about to go
referee.
down. Damn. Pew, 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 pew.
Nah, honestly, I think me and America will have a good
Damn.
fight, man. See, I love fighting people that are actually good in 1v1. You know what I mean? I like to have a good fight, but also with respect. I don't like to fight people and then get posted and just be like, you're trash. Like nowadays, you don't get respect in PvP anymore for even putting up a good fight. You know what I mean? You don't get that anymore. Like, so it's like once you win, they just like just post it, like, you fucking, you know, good fight, man. You suck. You know, it's just like, where's the respect that people used to give you back in the days? You know what I mean? Where's the respect, man? You know? Maybe I wouldn't be too crazy, you know, but
I got like uploaded by that, you know, Iroar's gods
Oh yeah, yeah.
killing
yeah.
me with rifle and fire tank, and uploaded it, and then like Melevant referenced that video, that
Yeah.
random duel that we had in the watchtower, and you know.
yeah, don't make me get Kazuya Kazuki on you, American Hero. He's my brother from another mother.
Orbit is in the body of a dinosaur, but sounds like a puppy. I can remember saying that to you actually. That like when like we first spoke before, like we knew what each other looked like. I always thought that you were like a short, skinny white dude with glasses. Yeah,
Everyone says that.
with like long hair. Well, not long hair, but like a mop.
Blonde or brown hair.
Brown. Well, actually, I kind of imagined you looking like a little bit like the Milky Bar kid. You remember what he looks like?
Joking.
Yeah, that's what I thought you looked like. That's what your voice sounds like, anyway.
You know, I just, you know, people think I was black whenever they hear me on the mic. I'm just like, no, I'm white, man.
I
No,
thought
you're
you were
not.
Asian.
Where did you get this? You serious?
No.
You really thought I was Asian? Jesus. Get the shit out of me there, man.
We've got a guy in our league called GMYT, and he's white, but he sounds dark as night, doesn't he?
Dark as night.
Dark as night. Oh,
Yeah, he
okay.
does. I fought you guys in fours other night, and my god, I learned what good PvPers are. I need practice. Is he referring to us, do you reckon?
Yeah, it must have been when we were doing fours the other day.
Hey.
Practice makes things perfect. Facts.
Where are
My
you reading
question-
that? I can't see that.
It's in the chat. Did you guys try out WoW? Can you compare WoW to DC?
No.
No, I've never played WoW.
No. I played WoW. I could kind of pair it. DC has better fighting mechanics than WoW. WoW was more like League of Legends, but just you could do different things basically. That's how I look at it.
From what I look at it, it seems like it's just pressing.
Yeah, just press buttons.
Going through your loadout, yeah, like that way.
Yeah, and it's just spams all days. Like you don't even feel like your character's doing it. Compared to DC, when you do press your loadout and you know you're fighting another player, or whatever, it feels like you're actually there, fucking the dude up. You know what I mean? Compared to WoW, it's just like 1, 2, 3, bam, 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 bam. You know, whoever presses the buttons faster than the other person wins. Basically, that's how I look at it in WoW.
No offense to anyone that does play it, but whenever I think of WoW, I always think of like no social life. Like that is like the ultimate nerd game.
Oh man, I totally agree with you. I used to voice chat with people on the server. Used to what was it? Ventrilo? I think that's what it's called. Ventrilo TeamSpeak. Man, bunch of crazy nerds in that shit, man. I don't even know what the hell was listening. I try to have a conversation with 1 or 2 people. They're just sitting there breathing hard on the mic and shit. I'm just like, you okay, bro? Like, and they're from like, one is from Canada, the other one's from EU. I don't even know, bro. It was...
Them 2 liters of Mountain Dew weigh a lot, man. You gotta let them catch their breath.
Or a bit give a finger job. What? Mr. Fluffy Flash, you need to take a good look at yourself and not put comments like that.
Brittany!
Fucking
oh my god, it's Brittany! Hi, Brittany!
Be nice.
In the voice chat, what?
Be nice, be nice.
No, she's not in a voice chat.
Brittany must hate you.
Nah, she loves me, man. With all her heart.
American Hero is just trolling people in the chat.
Yeah,
Is he still on the,
Guys,
is he
you
still
can
on the
give
toilet?
timeouts, by the
American
way,
Hero,
yeah?
have you wiped up yet?
But she really does though. She really does hate me.
I would hate you too. I do hate you.
I know, man. Everybody does in this damn game.
How is this the DCUO stream? It's the Christmas edition. That means we're going off topic just a little bit because it's Christmas, you know?
Yeah. We've got
Me, like Christmas.
70 odd people in the stream. Let's have a good time. Let's just chat about anything.
Let's have a good time. Balkan's
Yeah.
got some Christmas carols ready to go.
Yeah.
Remember when American Hero uploaded a video of him singing Britney Spears?
Yeah, I remember that.
What was
Yeah.
that video?
Where is
What-
that? Yeah, he was singing Britney
Get it.
Spears.
Get it.
Try and find it. Try and find it.
Okay, let me try to find it. American Hero sings Britney Spears. It was so funny, man. I was like, what? Where is it?
I haven't seen that one, to be honest with you.
It's
It's not one of the
Shame on me.
podcasts,
He
wasn't
might
it?
have. No, it wasn't the podcast. He might have even taken it down. Might have even
Godman, when is the Real People's Podcast?
It's not called the Real People's Podcast anymore, fellas. It's called the PV Podcast. Okay.
Praise the
podcast.
Lord.
PV Podcast. The name has changed. And that will be tomorrow, Thursday, I believe, 7 p.m. I know it's a little late, but trying to,
With
Why,
a
you
special
gonna say the class?
guest. Special guest.
with a
that we're
special
not-
guest.
We're not going to release
spe-
on the stream unless you were here an hour ago.
If you wasn't here an hour ago, you better wait till that day comes.
We've also got an announcement to make, actually, don't we, guys?
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. What,
We
yeah.
we are making a second podcast called the Real PvP Podcast.
the realest dealest PvP podcast.
There he goes. There he goes. Oh my God. There he
So
goes.
what would you
With,
guys say if we
yeah.
change the name to the Real PV Podcast, and then
The Real
then you will understand? Well,
I will. I've seen other people's reaction when they hear the Real People's Podcast. People started bursting out laughing. Like, what the fuck? Because they're like, why would you name a podcast the Real People's Podcast with all the? But I don't know. It was supposed. It was honestly supposed to be a joke, but then everybody's like, fuck it, let's just go with it. I'm like, all right, let's just see what happens.
Ooh, here we go. Here's a little bit of banter. Orbit, do you want to get on your USPS account and send me a scrim because Soups is too scared to?
Who said this shit?
Damn. OG Super Soldier.
My
OG
fresh
Super
level
Soldier.
30 with about 20 skill points, yeah? And no gear.
This guy. I will be turning my scrims back on after PvP's fixed.
Oh, I hear you, dude. And listen, man, don't be afraid to lose, Super. Go in
I ain't
there.
afraid, dude. Seriously, you look who you're talking to.
You are afraid.
Don't be afraid, man. Just go in there and smash them with them shields, man.
God, say you can't see me. I think he means you, not me.
You can see
Who,
me,
me?
John Cena.
Yeah. Say you can't see me, like John Cena.
You can't see me. I think that's how you say it. I don't.
That sounded like John Cena with Batman. You can't see. Wait, no. Who did it sound like?
Dude,
Like the guy from Taken. The guy from Taken. You can't see me.
You can't see me. Something like that.
That sounded a little bit erotic.
Okay, yeah.
You can see me.
You just lost 12 viewers as soon as you started talking about this bullshit.
I'm sorry.
They're like, oh, hell no, I'm out of here.
Mate, all I can say is Pixie is on it with you. You need to exchange details after this, Orbit.
Hey, Pixie, what's your kick? Is that
What's
what
your
American
flavour?
say?
Tell me
What's
what's
your
your
kick?
flavour.
Is that what you say? What's your kick?
What's
Yeah,
your
what's
kit?
your kick, girl?
What's
Kick, girl.
what's your kick, girl? What's your kick, girl?
Oh, mate.
There you
Somebody-
go, man.
Somebody get a wet floor sign for Pixie. That is going to do it for her.
How to pick
Oh,
up
man.
DCUO girls tutorial with Godman.
Oh man. No, man. I just don't. I don't even mess with them anymore, man. I just.
Yeah, I watched your
But,
kick video. About you
My
say-
kick video.
you video about people going on kick and getting people's numbers and
Oh
trying to
yeah,
hook up.
man. It's fucking.
Oh,
Kick
we've
is-
got movement. Pixie's putting details in.
I'm just gonna cry.
PM.
No,
Oh, PM.
Oh my
In.
God. All right.
Slip
Date.
into the
Hey,
DMs.
I want to
Upside
settle this.
date.
Hold on a second. There's something going on in the chat right now. I need to settle. All right, Hero. Brittany in her league stomped you in fives. Get over it. It's on her channel. I mean, I don't know why he keeps denying that. Oh shit! I mastered this fucking gun. I'm done with it. Awesome.
Mr.
America was just like stirring stuff up. Yeah, but yeah, stay away from kick, guys. It's not worth it.
Kick is the devil.
Stay away from that. Those who are watching, stay away from kick. It's a virus for your phone. It's the virus. The virus.
Have you got a DCO date yet, Godman, from Kick?
Oh man, like a while back, actually, believe it or
You
not. And
dog.
it was
was
pretty
it?
weird, actually.
Who was it?
It was yeah.
It wasn't
weird.
Pixie, was it?
No,
I don't want any sloppy seconds, mate.
No, it wasn't Pixie. It was somebody else who person played. It was just a weird. I just couldn't anymore. It was fucking weird.
What about you, Super?
What?
You got any dates?
What?
What now?
Any DCO dates from Kick?
No, I don't have kick. I have freaking,
We use WhatsApp in EU. This is what we use. Kick
We've
is
got
shit.
kick as well, I think. haven't
Yeah, we have it too, but it's not that popular.
Yeah, it hasn't taken off in the EU.
No.
There's a lot of catfishes on Kick though. That's for sure. And I say that's something's wrong with these people, man. There's a lot of them. Guys, you gotta be careful, man.
Catfish, the TV program is fucking quality. Speaking of Catfish, you guys seen that?
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw
it
some.
makes me
An episode,
makes me
to be
cringe
honest.
though so much.
I
When you
don't see how stupid some of those people can be. Like they're getting all these signals, and they're like, "Oh yeah, she's like they're in love with people that they've seen like one picture of."
Yeah. And they're like apparently, I don't know, like a lifeguard
If something
who
is
does
too
loads of
nice,
charity
the thing
work.
is, yeah, guys, if something is
Millionaires.
Bye, man.
if something is too nice to be true, it's a trap or a lie, definitely.
It's a trap.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it all. But that's why I tell people to be careful. Don't be wasting your time on Kick. Don't be wasting your time online dating. Period. Unless she's like freaking real and she camps up with you and stuff like that. Then why not? But because I'm not against online dating, but it's just for the simple fact you gotta like have proof that she's real for who she is. You know what I mean? You can't just fucking like you guys said. I try to believe it.
Pixie's just shot me down in the comments. That's awkward.
She shot you down a comment.
In the comments, she's shot me down. She said, "I was only in God's video. I'm only interested in Orbit."
Wow.
Well, Pixie, I would
You
love
know
to
what
hear
that
your
is?
voice one
You know what that is? You know what that is, gods? You need to flash your abs.
Yeah. I've only really got one thing to say to that, to be honest, and it's thanks everyone for tuning into the stream. It's been fun. And yeah, see you next week. Bye-bye.
That rage.
You serious?
No, I'm not serious.
I was thinking we're gonna end the
Shot
cut.
serious, dude. I was like, damn, this guy.
I'm a good actor. Hashtag get a real girlfriend. Yeah, Orbit. Get a real girlfriend. To the
Said
Pixie.
that.
Trick DC.
Where?
In the chat. In the chat.
Oh yeah.
Hey, man, Orbit,
Tell him, Mac.
Trick
Tell
Dixie
him,
out,
Mac.
man.
Orbit can't show his abs in HD because if he showed them in HD, you guys would see that they're spray on.
It's got like one of those tattoo sleeves, but instead it's for abs. What's on? God dick pics. Okay. God man?
Is it talking about me?
You commenting on that?
Stream started to get
Hey,
up-
I mean, oh man, I mean, I don't know. I mean, hey, people, I don't know.
American Hero wants to join the chat, guys.
No.
What's good, bro?
Okay.
Now,
people-
last time, here, me and Hero were in a Skype chat together. He couldn't figure out the etiquette on, letting people finish their statements.
Whoa.
Mate, you are just firing shots all over.
That's not firing shots. I'm just being honest. I mean, Orbit and Balkan were both there. They know that whole freaking thing argument that Hero was talking about.
I was
on your
there,
podcast,
but
Ian.
the most thing I forgot. I know you had to argue, but and remembered was about PvP, and that's it. I think.
It wasn't about. It wasn't even about PvP. It wasn't. I
No?
mean, I wasn't even. No, it was just. He just would not stop and let me finish what I was saying.
I remember. I liked when he was
So I said
once there.
So I said he was being ignorant.
I remember when he was there, and was annoying you a bit. Not annoying you, actually. I remember when he said Batman is gonna beat Captain America because Bane did it, and then or some stuff,
That
and-
didn't bother me. That didn't bother me.
Yeah, but it was funny. That was
I know how
funny.
that would
This
really
is
go.
stuff I remember, Nah.
Or but I reckon Pixie's a catfish.
Yes.
Yeah. Orbit, I'm sorry, man. I know you had your hopes.
Mm.
Mm.
She could have been the one for you, but
Pixie, you know what? You can join the Skype call, show your cam in the stream, and then, yeah, then you will
It's gonna
see
be a
it.
dude. I'm telling you.
yeah.
He's gonna
Hi, Orbit.
Oh!
Someone like
Let me see your abs in HD.
Fuck.
Wanna get on cam, Orbit?
Dark Senpai, yeah, I talked to Melvin on the other podcast, and you know what? He kept interrupting me, trying to interrupt me too, and I called him on it. I told him flat out. I was
Who's
like, "Let me
just
finish what I was
opened
saying."
A tin. Who just opened that can right then?
Damn, man.
Tell me what it is. Who just opened a drink?
Oh, that was me.
What was it?
Oh, that was that was.
That is a what's it called? It's called a the Monster Rehab.
Oh, bit of energy
Is that an
drink.
energy drink?
Yep.
It's not healthy.
Nope.
Yeah, not out there at all, man. Drink coffee. Coffee's better off, to be honest.
Didn't Super Patriot snitch on Shark for beating him?
Nope. I talked to Shark about that. Godman was there.
Super Patriot, do you give head?
Nope.
Serious question.
What was,
For free? Question mark.
oh my god.
Oh, that's a Godman laugh. That was.
Yo, people in the chat is crazy right now, man.
This is what happens when you can't get onto DC on a PS4. People lose their mind.
Yeah,
Christmas edition of the Big
Christmas
Podcast.
is gonna drink an energy drink and have heart problems or something. Oh god.
Well, that's a really nice thing to laugh about, isn't it? Lol, just
No,
kidding.
no, I'm not. No. Oh no, I'm not
Chikaran,
laughing.
ask your mom.
What does that green? What does that green sign mean? Oh, moderator. Oh, he's a mod in your chat. Oh.
You noob.
No, because I thought we were talking about. I thought we were in my chat for some reason, but when of course we're on Balkans.
Right, let's stop talking about Super Patriot giving head now, please, guys. Let's move something along.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have
They're
kids
trying to
watching.
get me mad. I'm just laughing at them because it's funny.
Oh man, but so yeah, guys, how about that weather?
Miserable today, mate. Absolutely
cold.
fucking miserable.
I hear you, dude. I hear you completely. It's one of those days when you just want to crash in your bed and sleep, to be honest with you, because this weather sucks over here.
Shit, won't drag it.
Oh god, here we go. What's the deal with a guy named Aiden and his unhealthy obsession with Super Patriot?
I guess he
Thought
does
to
check
thought
out.
to make Super Patriot give a speech about that, man.
Yeah, I've got a video out on the stuff that I can prove on Aiden. All right, as far as the other stuff that I've heard about Aiden, you guys would really question why anybody would believe a word that comes out of his mouth.
Why isn't
the-
Hardlight blockable anymore? Question mark. Basically because it does so
Shots, do
much.
you eat ass?
Somebody asked if I eat ass.
Mm.
Why isn't Hardlight blockable anymore? Basically because it does so much damage that you can't even fucking block.
Joker's taking the piss.
Man,
As soon as you get hit with that whip thrash combo from Hardlight, it's just game over.
and
over,
rage,
basically,
man.
isn't it?
Outrage. Forget about it. Block break outrage with the chain whip or whatever the hell you want to call that.
Yeah.
It's over. It's over. Like, that's the two top powers in PvP that everybody uses and talk trash with. You know what I mean? They freaking post you with that power. Like, you're doing basically the same shit with other hundreds of people or thousands, if anything, doing the same shit, posting videos of the same thing. It's just... Oh, man.
What is better, weapon mastery and advanced mechanics damage wise and roll wise? What is better, weapon mastery and advanced mechanics wise and roll wise? I think
Does he mean-
is he asking, is weapon mastery better than advanced mechanics?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
Yeah, I think that's
that
what
didn't
he's
make
saying.
it-
I think that's what he's saying. What is better,
If-
weapon mastery or advanced mechanics?
I'll say weapon mastery. I would say weapon mastery to the fullest because weapon mastery was not that bad. The only difference is the gear couldn't handle the damage. You know what I mean? But other than that, I would say weapon mastery is a lot more better than advanced mechanics. Advanced mechanics just people to be lazy with, really.
American Hero sends me a Skype
Yeah.
tell now. Invite me.
Yeah, I think advanced mechanics is obviously just sort of 4-button in it, and that's it done. But I think if you're thinking damage-wise, what does more damage? I'd say Advanced Mechanics does more damage at the moment. People who use Rage think they're gods.
But once Rage is nerfed with PvP fix, then no one is Rage. No, a lot of people are gonna
And
switch.
Hardlight.
Yeah.
And Hardlight, man. I want to see what powers you guys gonna use. You might as well go back to your original powers. You might as well do that. Start off with whatever power you start off with. I just want a good fight. You know what I mean? I just want to go and scrimmage, do a 1v1 scrimmage. You know what I mean? Like and that's the thing. I'm a 1v1er. You know what I mean? I don't like. I never did fives. I never ever did fives. And I would love to, but I need to have the right people. Sadly.
I hate that. Like you just can't. I know it's probably fucking hard and almost impossible. It's a shame that like all the powers aren't like balanced.
Yeah, the
You know?
shit that I have to go through in my head with that bull crap, and then people just yap. That's why I was like, yesterday I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna move away because everybody's getting a little too crazy around me. You know what I mean?
That's why I hang out in my lair.
Huh?
I'm down, bro. I'm
That's why
down.
I hang out in my lair all the time, and I let people make videos asking why the game's dying because there's nobody in the watchtower. Because we're all in our lairs.
I'm about to chill in my lair,
I'm
bro.
gonna
'cause-
log on and make a part 3 in a moment.
Oh, actually, I have something to bring up on the table. Actually, that's pretty interesting. What do you guys think if they make PVE gear? Well, like let's say somebody comes in with a PVE gear on the PvP phase, but the PVE gear is disabled just due to the fact that that person's in the PvP phase with the PVE gear. So basically, PVE gear has no effect in the PvP phase. You must have a PvP gear in order to, for your gear.
See, they
Just
can't
only
do
for
that.
Does that make sense?
I understand what you're. I understand what you're getting at. They can't do that simply because the only difference between the PvP phase and the PvE phase, all right, is in PvP phase you can't turn your PvP flag off.
Yeah.
That's the only difference. It's still a PvE environment,
Right. That's
and that's why they can't do that. It would be great, if if the gear was disabled like in arenas and everything, but because it's just environment where your flag is off, or your flag is on all the time. They can't do that.
Definitely a new gear.
It would be nice though.
Gear. Yeah, I think that would be nice too, but I guess you're right about that. Fuck. Definitely, we need a new season though. Season, what, 4? 4?
Yeah,
Super American Heroes calling me.
is he? You know what I miss about the old days, dude?
What?
Go on.
All right, the old days with telephones and everything like that. You had to, instead of pushing a button to hang it up, you had to hang the receiver up. I miss the old days where you could just slam that fucker down.
Hasn't quite got the same effect if you like.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, the harder you push that button, it doesn't matter. They don't hear it. They don't hear it. But when you would slam that receiver down, they would hear that shit, and they'd be like, "Oh, damn."
Oh, damn.
Someone really doesn't want to talk to me.
Right, guys, have we got any more questions to come in?
We already know what what Hero's gonna say. He's gonna be like, "You right, bruh. What's going on, bruh?"
You know what he sounds like when he does that? You know what he reminds me of? The freaking teacher from the Charlie Brown cartoons.
Honestly, whenever
I
hear
bet
this-
he's gonna be sat there now. He's gonna be sat there like, get me in that chat now.
Just
Yeah,
fucking-
Fucking
definitely.
there.
I'm just joking. It's just jokes. It's just banter, mate. It's just banter.
It's Bata. It's just Bata, mate.
Now I'm gonna get the definition of banter and do a video about it. Banter.
You got to do it live camera too. Just sit there with a serious face. Okay, guys. Banta. Okay, you got to do it serious, man.
It's just banter.
You guys need work on your English accents.
Yeah.
I know.
Just
I know.
banta.
I know.
I don't need to work on my English accent because I'm American. Thank you.
Oh,
Stop doing an English accent then.
See. We fought a war against you guys so we could perfect the English language. So,
And you failed.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Mom
Banta.
and mum.
Could
That's
they
it.
bring the mentor system back into effect? What's the mentor system?
You leveled up with
If you forgot the mentors.
when
Yeah.
you picked like Batman or Wonder Woman or Superman to be your mentor when you first created your toon.
Joker all the way. Joker all the way.
Batman.
You know, Balkan, Batman is not all that, all right? I'm just going to say this right now. Batman is not all that.
I don't care. I say Batman. There is nothing in the world that can convince me to hop off Batman.
No, I'm just kidding. Batman is the shit. I prefer Batman over Superman. Sorry, Super Patriot, but Superman's a
Yeah.
joke, man.
I agree.
Like, what kind of a superhero wears tight pants and shirt with a big S and wears a cape around it with another S behind his back? Like
The
this,
most
this-
powerful superhero on the planet.
Yeah, the most powerful.
No.
He's
Well,
scared of
yeah,
green
but
rocks.
Nah,
you know-
actually, Batman's
You know
strong.
why he wears a corny outfit like that? Because he can. All right, that's why. What are you gonna do about it?
Well,
Because he can. That's why.
I would like
Batman
Superman.
dresses the way he is because he's got mommy and daddy issues.
Oh, but Superman lost his
Here we
entire
go
planet.
again.
This is what I'm saying. He lost his entire race. But no, seriously, I would maybe like Superman more if he would maybe dress a bit different and if he would have other weakness. Why he don't have a weakness against, let's say, okay,
Batman.
Martian Manhunter is cool. He's scared of fire, or not scared, but this is kind of his weakness. But a small little green rock make him inch. I'm dying. That's why he's so stupid. He's so OP. I mean, he can blow himself up. I mean, what is his new superpower? He can do it once then you have a cooldown or something whatsoever. And man, Superman, sorry, nah, he's shit.
Without his outfit on, Batman would get injured by stubbing his toe on the bed frame.
Listen, Mr. Sorcerer Headpiece, yeah? Go back to Harry Potter.
I used to say World of Warcraft. My league leader used to wear that back in the days. I'm like, you wear a World of Warcraft headpiece, dude. Get out of here with that.
I don't even know where that's come from, to be honest. Why I even put that on my head and it stuck.
But hey, you made it popping though, man. You made it your style, you know.
Mm.
People say I look like a bug with my
I did-
styles, you know.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. On one of your thumbnails, you've got like a picture, like a drawn picture of your character. How did you do that?
Oh no, I just found it. I found it.
Oh,
Like,
right.
Yeah, I found it, but I'm thinking of kind of taking that out. You know what I mean? I was gonna crop and make it my own. It looks nice though, right?
Yeah, I like it. Is it the
Yeah.
Hive Defender head?
Yeah, it's hard to find something like that. It really is. Like there's some other good artworks too that people be doing based on that character, but I just love, like, you know where that character came from, right? I don't know if you recognize that character itself, but it came from a game called Kingdom Hearts. I grew up with that game since I was a kid. You know what I mean? Since I was like 9 years old, basically. And the main character of the Kingdom Hearts is actually the same person as that guy in the helmet, but like an evil version of him. That makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On one of the games. So I go based off him, basically. It just goes on from there, but
Falcon Punch. Nah, I can't. Guy
I knew
just
somebody
asked.
who actually could do that perfectly. Falcon Punch.
Who?
God, that shit was hilarious. So one of my old friends that used to play Final
Falcon
Fantasy,
Punch.
Tyler, whatever his name was. But definitely, I could draw too, guys. I haven't draw like I stopped drawing for like at least 5 months now, 5 6 months. I mean, when you stop drawing, like when you stop in general, you start to lose your skills. You know what I mean? And when you try to start drawing again, it's just like you try to draw on a piece of paper and
From
you
a
just end up.
Picasso into a stick man, yeah?
No, no, never a stick man. I used to draw Super Mario, Sonic the Hedgehog beating each other up. Oh man, I used to draw all kind of things, man. Simpsons. What was the other stuff I used to draw?
Naked girls.
Yeah, you could go with that. Why not?
Apparently DC is back online, by the way, for anyone that's interested.
No wonder I could have logged on. I thought I got banned.
Chat viewers goes down completely to 0. See you next week, guys. Bye.
Can you try it?
All
Then
right.
I'm gonna try it too. I mean, people maybe just troll sometimes.
I'm in the login screen at the moment.
I will let you know
I'm
when I'm
still-
done with this round of Battlefield 4.
Yeah, I'm online.
Okay, good. Then I'm gonna hop on. 2 in a bit.
I'm trying right now. I bet you it's gonna say failed to connect. Whenever I see that and it just keeps popping up, I'm like, oh, well, I'm banned. They finally got me. I'm banned.
Yeah, I swear,
They got
man.
me. They got
I'm
me.
banned. They got me. And then all of a sudden I'm in. I'm like, oh no. I'm
If you,
free.
if you believe if you believe some people, and then some people see that fail to connect and like fucking Super Patriot.
You serious? Oh, there we go. I'm in. There we go. I guess I had to reboot the damn game. Let me log in and just see what happens. Let's go to my layer though in a little bit here because I ain't going through that crap again. No, everybody surrounding me.
Pixie DCO has just given a Skype account to the whole chat.
Yeah, I noticed that. I wasn't going to highlight it, to be honest, but nice one.
It's
Wait,
so, if,
everybody
if
can
a
do
girl
that
gives to a
shit.
whole chat her Skype chat, then it's even more a catfish because, I don't want to say stupidity, but yeah, it is.
Let me tell you something. A girl will not put herself out there. If
Yeah,
it's
like
if it's
that.
a real girl, she would not put herself out there like that, or like try to seek desperate attention or like somebody off the bat just because they like somebody. It's not a real girl, man. No.
The joke's going to be on you guys if she is an absolute babe.
Mm.
Orbit sat there laughing.
Yep. Well, we sat there.
There you go, I'm online.
Right, guys, should we wrap this up now? 'Cause everyone's going to be wanting to go on DC.
Yep, DC time.
Uh-oh, KHD stormed in the chat.
Shout
Wrap
out
us
to
up,
Chippy.
Super Patriot.
Nope, it's your show this week, man.
Yeah,
your
my
show this week.
I got to do the outro, eh? Yeah. Well,
Oh God.
I hope everybody has enjoyed the stream today. We've had great fun. How long's this stream gone on for? Hours?
Way too long.
3 hours plus, probably.
Really?
Definitely longer. I mean, I've been streaming since I think 4 hours. Yeah.
I think
Four.
probably, I think it's probably about 2.5 hours because we were up in the call before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we
We are all dead to American Hero.
Oh.
I'm gonna log on to the USPS server and use Super Patriot's account and kill American Hero and upload it to my channel just like I did to Nimbus Yosh.
You can't win with Patriot's account
Why?
because it's shit. Joke.
Because it's shit. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. We are probably not going to be on next week. We might be able to fit one in between Christmas and New
Dude,
Year.
next week, Thursday next week is what, the day before New Year's?
Yeah, so maybe Wednesday or something. Maybe, I
It's
don't
the
know.
day before New Year's. Yeah, no, Thursday next week is New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I can't do that day.
No.
We'll think of summer anyway. We'll keep you updated on our Facebook page. Make sure you are following our Facebook page. Make sure you are subscribed to all of us. And apart from that, see you next time. Bye.
Bye.